You already know because you read the title. Manifesting. There's a lot of chitter chatter all about manifesting. The reason I'm specifically coming on here, it's something that I've been doing for a while. I didn't know I was doing it, and now that I know more about it and have different methods, I'm really getting good at it. I have manifested a free trip to LA, moves, jobs, bridge jobs, which I just did a video about, specific people, relationships, apartments. But I would say that over the past 6 months to a year is when I've gotten a lot deeper into the categories that we're gonna talk about today. Manifesting is just really taking what's in your head, whatever it is that you want, because you're allowed to want it, and using some type of ritual or programming or whatever it is, the manifesting part, to then bring it into your reality. I've learned a lot of things from a lot of people. I'm just gonna name drop a bunch of people and I'm gonna link them all below. Gabby Bernstein, Erin Dowdy, Leor Alexandra, Eliza Kelly, Lacey Phillips, Baruch Arcanum, Hyler, Haley Hoffman Smith. The word manifestation just gets thrown around everywhere. So I wanna break it into 3 categories of practical manifestation. So that way you're able to see what floats your boat, what you're into, what you're not into, and make more of those ideas and things you want to accomplish, places you want to go, people you want to meet, flow into your life. Okay, so the first category is witchy astrology manifestation. Eliza Kelly, write that down, search it on Instagram. I love astrology. I've gotten so into it now that I've joined this astrology club online called the Constellation Club, and this club is through Eliza Kelly. I've gotten really into astrology, and with that, the manifesting that you do in astrology. This is stuff like you don't manifest during eclipse season because of the way the planets are. We do manifestation rituals with every new moon and full moon, and we really dive into the emotions of the moon, the energies of the moon, the other planets. Mercury retrograde, yeah, we've all heard of her by now. It's all about connecting from the astral plane to the physical plane. Something I am manifesting on my own is growing my community. And it's been really hard. I put out so many videos, it hasn't happened yet, but something that I want to happen is to grow the community, and then with that, be monetized. So I found out through other YouTubers that on the 21st of every month is when you get a check or direct deposit from Google. I've started writing myself a check and direct depositing from one account to another every month on the 21st to start facilitating that direct deposit of, okay, you're gonna grow this community, you're gonna start getting monetized. That is our first category of manifestation. For our second category, psychological, subconscious, neural manifestation. The way that Lacey Phillips, who is the founder of To Be Magnetic, discusses this type of neural manifestation is all through psychology, subconscious reprogramming, looking at the root of yourself, your own psychology, your self-worth, your subconscious, and seeing how you're projecting that into the world, and then that is going to be a reflection back to you. If you're not getting something you desire, like the previous example of me desiring to grow my community, and I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. Inside me, I've been doing the work of I might need to unblock. I might need to unblock subconscious things that are making me think no one's gonna watch my channel. It's stupid what I'm saying. I should just shut up and stop trying to do this. It's lame. No one cares. All these thoughts in my head. Wow, that was really easy to come up with those. So those might be blocking me from allowing myself to make a community and have the kind of impact that I want to have. There's also expanding, being able to see the bigger picture, see something else. For some reason, I'm getting the visual of going up in a hot air balloon and just seeing the world from a different perspective and expanding your mind. And then also with neuromanifestation, there's passing tests. You think this is the job for you. You think this is the person for you. You think this is the apartment for you. You're like, everything is perfect. Oh, but the apartment is just a little bit over budget and you really wanted to stick to that budget. A test is something that seems like it's everything that you've been calling in, but it's falling short. And in order to get to your real manifestation that is waiting for you on the other side, you have to pass the test, say no to the person, say no to the job. On the other side of that is everything that you have been desiring and more. So it's not everything you've been desiring, but something. That is the test. It's the everything you've been desiring, and then it ends up turning out even better than you could imagine. I'm a part of the To Be Magnetic community. Through that, I do different workshops based on boundaries, inner child, shadow, how to manifest, money, as well as doing an everyday practice, kind of just like a really deep meditation. So with manifesting and using these methods, you do two things. The first thing, listen to an audio recording of Lacey or some of the other coaches that work with To Be Magnetic. You just lay down, relax, listen to the audio, and work yourself through the prompts of whatever the audio is talking about. My favorite part, because I am not a vision board manifester, Lacey has come up with doing a list, a bullet point list of what you want. When I was manifesting this apartment, which was a manifestation, if I do say so myself, so I wrote down everything I wanted in my new apartment that I was manifesting, because I was manifesting a place for myself, no roommates. I wanted a certain type of look. I wanted a certain location because I really wanted to be near a park where I could walk every day. And if you follow me on TikTok, you know that I go to the park every day, it seems like. And I make a lot of TikToks there too, because it's like my happy place. I truly don't think I could have done it without manifesting, writing down my list, and then trusting the process, expanding, unblocking, passing tests. And then the last important thing with this type of manifesting is that it is all based in self-worth. Self-worth. It's just not something that you learn, And it's really hard to grow your self-worth when you're like not confident anything you're doing is the right thing. I love this type of manifestation because it all brings it back to you and the things you can control. Do the subconscious work, do the test, expand, unblock. Like, it brings the power back to you, which is a very, very important part of living your own damn life. You've got to do it, man. For our third category of manifestation, this is something I'm extremely proud of because I came up with it myself, and it's called Synergetics, the Synergetic manifestation method. So it's definitely inspired a little bit by To Be Magnetic, because Lacey always talks about using her own energetic gifts. She really encouraged me to tap into myself, Synergetics, self-energetics, to figure out how my intuition works and speaks to me, how my energy is shared and received and exchanged, and figure out the best ways that I personally manifest, that no one on YouTube, that no one on a podcast, that no one in a book can tell you, but you innately know and learn, and that works for you. So welcome Synergetics to the party. I think with manifesting, it's really important, and I know I just took so much from everybody that I listed at the beginning of this video who really inspired me, and I learned from them. But then I think once you've been going at it for a little bit, you've got to tap into your own practices. For me, that's things like meditation, walks, journaling, breath work. And then just reading your own energies, based on that, and knowing like how do I feel when something that I've been really wanting and manifesting comes into my life. Not always looking to somebody else for guidance or something else for direction. For some reason, I'm feeling like manifestation, before we talked about it and knew about it, it was like before everybody knew that the world wasn't flat. I don't know if that's a horrible comparison. We all know the earth is a sphere, is round, for a simpler term. We know the earth isn't flat, right? Everybody knows this right now. But at some point in time, half the people probably thought the world was flat and half were like, maybe it's a sphere, or like maybe it's not flat. That doesn't make sense, whatever, you know what I mean? And I feel like manifestation right now, it's like half the people are like, you're right, like I do have this thought about something I want, and then I do either bring it into my reality or not. And the other people are like, no, whatever happens to you just happens. Like, you can't really control that stuff. Which I think is true to some degree. But I'm just saying this to say that I think it's something that is gonna become common practice. Tell me in the comments below, do you currently manifest? And if so, what is your most fun manifestation you've had? Or if you're not into manifesting yet, but you have questions, let me know in the comments. I would love to answer them and try to help you out with whatever you're kind of going through. Thank you so much for being here, coming to my community, subscribing to my channel. I'm so grateful, and I will see you in another video next week.